blooper reel. You want to learn to headstand, and I'm here to help you learn it. People tend to think that headstand is all about balance and strength, when in reality, more about your alignment and your weight distribution. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. If you have any kind of neck issues that are pre-existing, you need to be very cautious when doing any kind of headstand. I'm going to teach you what is the safest kind of headstand for beginners, and it's called bound headstand or Sirsasana in yoga, where we hold our head while we're upside down, and it creates a little triangle between the top of your head and your two elbows. Also helps to get a little bit of that weight off of the top of the head while we press the forearms into the floor and lift up a bit so there's less pressure on your actual head. Start by grabbing opposite biceps, and that will tell you how far apart to place your elbows on the mat. So take this little bind and place it on the floor wherever you're going to practice, and then keep your elbows there as you open up your arms, interlace the fingers and place them down. So now you have a placement of exactly where you're going to put your elbows, and your head is going to rest right in your hands. When you place your head on the floor, start at your hairline, and then as we rock our weight forward, you're going to rock that weight from there to the actual top of your head. But if you start on the top of your head and then you try to rock your weight and roll forward, you're going to end up more towards the back, and that's going to create issues with your neck. As we shift our weight onto our arms and head, that you'll end up right in that sweet spot, kind of that flat spot on the top of your head. Elbows down, interlace the fingers, and then place your hairline on the floor with your head nestled in your hands. From here, put the bum in the sky and walk our feet forward until the weight is now on the top of the head. You can stay here, kind of rocking the weight. The goal is to get the hips above the shoulders. That's the alignment we're talking about. We're going to stack each part of the body, and that's what gives you that balance. Kicking up and hoping to catch some balance in air is where you're going to fall over and get hurt. If you don't have the flexibility in the hamstrings to walk your feet towards your feet, you can always take something like a stack of books, a box, or some yoga blocks where your feet are going to end up. When you walk in, you step up on the block, and it will help you find that alignment. From here, practice picking up one leg, tucking it in towards the tummy. Try the other side. Rocking the weight forward. We want to think of curling into a little ball. Our hips are still technically stacked right over our shoulders, but the back is going to be curved out because you're tucking everything in. You're going to be like a little egg shape. As you feel more comfortable here, tucking one leg in, you can try tucking the other leg. To separate the knees from the tummy, all you have to do is think about keeping the hips exactly where they are. You can stay in this little tuck position, and as I'm here, I'm pressing my forearms and elbows into the floor as much as possible so that less weight is right on top of my head. And then you come back down the exact same way, as slowly and carefully as you can. The counter pose after you practice headstand is a child's pose down on the mat like this. That counteracts all that pressure we were putting on our neck and our spine by taking the spine back to a natural, neutral position. If you're in a place where you are afraid to practice headstand in the middle of a room because you think you're going to fall and get hurt, you want to place your head not right against the base of a wall, but about a foot away. If you get to a point where you do fall backwards, maybe you take this position and you go, oh no! You just want to touch the wall with your foot. Find that alignment again, and then come back. When you get to a point where you're starting to feel comfortable and tucked knees position, and you want to try going straight up with the legs, you're keeping everything in alignment so hips stay over your shoulders, and you're going to extend one leg at a time to test the waters, and if that leg feels good, extend the other leg. Taking your elbow position, cradling the top of the head, rocking the weight forward, one leg up at a time, come to your tuck, and then maybe try extending one leg up to the sky. If that feels good, let the other leg meet it. Keeping everything nice and strong. Press the elbows and forearms into the floor. Turn on your glutes and your core, and then come back down the same way. You can come through this tuck position to come back down safely. Headstands are so much fun. They bring so much variety to your yoga practice or to any kind of fitness. So nailing this alignment will give you so much freedom and confidence when you go upside down. If you're looking for videos about other kinds of inversions like Sirsasana or forearm stand, or maybe how to fall safely when you're practicing inversions, check out a few of my other videos. I'll link them down in the description, and make sure you're subscribed. I'm working on getting some better filming equipment, and all of your support means so much to me and makes all the difference in the world.